Lockie from Outback Tour with another new product. We are currently filming this in a tornado, so mind that. But anyway, this is the Outback Tour double ensuite. So the normal shower awning is a 900 by 900 shower, and now we're at about 1800 by 900 with two separate rooms. So this one is close to my heart because after using the single ensuite by myself, works great, but now I have two kids and my wife who come camping, and having one ensuite is just not enough. So when you're showering, you really don't have anywhere to put your clothes half the time. You're trying to hang them over the top like that, but they end up wet. So having a double ensuite just gives you a bit of a, so I personally, we use it as a change room. So you can put all our stuff down, all the kids' stuff, all the kids' towels, and it works really well. If you take a toilet camping, you could also put a toilet in there as well. So you can really use it in a bunch of different ways. So still has all the cool features of our original shower awning, but just has two rooms. I'll open this up so we can sort of see what we're dealing with here. This one, sorry. So we'll roll this up in real time. So these doors roll back like that. They're just sort of half roll back. And then you've got two rooms. So room one, room two. And then within that, you can roll this one back down and have two separate rooms. So you don't have to cross paths. If you wanted to use that one as a toilet, you wanted some privacy, you don't have to cross paths. And then you can open this side up as well and get in from there. So we've just tried to make it so you can get in from as many different ways as possible. And then if you didn't want to use it like that, you can also get in from that side. So just put zips absolutely everywhere so you can get in from wherever you want. It's got the PVC floor in there as well, so if you don't want grass and sand all over your feet, you can wash them off nicely. So we'll jump in, we'll go through what's inside of it, and then we'll pack this thing back up, open it up, and show you how easy it is to set up. All right, in this first section, we've got our towel rail on this side. We've got a bunch of little storage pockets like that. You can also hang towels over this bar that runs the whole length of the awning, and that supports this roof structure here. It's got a little rain stalk in there as well, so when we do the pack up in a second setup, I'll show you why that's there, but little rain stalk there to divert water. We've got these windows, so they shut it as well. I've just got them rolled down to let a bit of breeze in, and that's so when it steams up in here, you can actually get out. The shower awning is height adjustable, so all your heights are here, so they adjust nicely. And that's pretty much it for this room. So we'll open that next room up. I'll show you that one. We'll roll this up. All right, in this side, a series of pockets again. So we've got soap holders, we've got a little mesh bag up here. We've got all our Stabilis gas struts. So these are the expensive gas struts. These are the same sort of ones that Toyota use in their boots and Volkswagen and stuff like that. So pretty premium strut for this one, which is nice to see. It's all built well. It's got the double truss arms, so you don't get any droop with this shower awning. It's not going to be set up outside your car drooping or anything, so it is all solid as per usual. We've got in this back section a semicircle zipper. So this would work better if you had this against your back door of the car, or you had this on a swing out bracket. In this instance, we don't have it on a swing out bracket, but it does work well. That way, if you open this, you can get into your back window and you can get all your towels out and leave them in there if you didn't want to leave them in the other room. So it's a cool little feature. And then obviously we've got this zip, and that's where your shower head goes through and connects onto. This side's also got the vents for the outside to let all the steam out. And then we just roll them up and put them on these toggles like that. We've got an LED light up top, and that pretty much shines the whole way through into the other room as well. So it does light up both rooms. On the back of that, we've got a USB cord, and that's got about 2 meters on it, so that'll get anywhere you need to go. If you don't have anywhere to plug the USB in, then you can just put it in a power bank, and that works well. I'm gonna pack this thing up now, and you can all just laugh at me because it's freaking blowing like crazy. And this is like a full realistic version of me packing it up, who can't really reach it properly. on the car, but it'll be kind of entertaining. So no camera tricks and edits. Just watch me struggle. But if I can do it, you can do it. So all I'm going to do is pull all these poles out that we just put in here. So start with this front pole. That can come out. Goodbye. We got the mini pole. Don't lose that one. Then we got the spreader pole in the middle. Get rid of that one. Put them back in the pole bag. And we got the double ender spreader boy coming out. Thanks for coming. Okay, now I'm going to undo these pegs, then all hell's going to break loose, I assume. Cool. Now that your shower awning is in your car, we can press these buttons and that'll unretract the arms. And then we need to fold this from left to right. So we just hold the roof that's in the sky and push this left one in first, like that. And then we push this right one in, like that. So now we need to go find that piece of that clip from before, which will be up in here, and then put him back on there, and that'll stop anything flying back at us. And then make sure we've got these little toggles out. They're the ones that we're gonna use next, those ones up top. And from here, all I do is sort of bring all this canvas back. If you with two people, it is easier because one person can get on either side, but I am by myself, so I'm just going to push it in like that and then begin to roll it. Feed that through, pull them over the top like that. And it doesn't really matter what it looks like because the bag is big enough to hold it in. So tuck all that in. And zip him up. Right, now we're going to go through how to set this double ensuite up. So first step is grab the zipper. I think we all would have known that one, but I'll explain it anyway. Throw that bag over the top. Now the cool thing about these bags is they're not like a full PVC, they're actually like our new upgraded heavy duty ones, and they do stay over there a bit nicer than the old PVC ones. So yeah, undo those, that comes flying down. And then we've got one strap here. Take note of how this connects to the awning, because you kind of have to like fish it out at the end, and it goes sort of under there. So just take note when you undo it that you got to get that back on, because that's the one that's caught me out right at the start. But now we've done it like that and it works really well. So just take note of how this one works. But other than that, super easy. The one pole comes out and the other one comes out like that. And then these are telescopic arms. So we just literally pull these out until the button clips in like that. And we'll go to the other side. Pull that out. All right, we'll let that fly around and have a fit for a second in the wind. And then we've got 3 different poles here. So the first one we want is the double ender spiky boy. So double ender spiky boy goes at the front, also known as the spreader bar. Okay, so this spreader bar goes into these front arms here, and it does what the box says. It spreads these 2 poles apart. So in here there's a little Velcro that goes on that front spreader bar we just put in, which goes into the spreader bar, goes into both of these poles. And then we've got another little hook and loop here, which just goes up through, sort of like a motorbike helmet buckle, and like that. That's just a height adjuster. Okay, on to the next pole. Hook and spike spreader pole. So it's got a hook or a clip and spike, maybe clip and then a spike on it. The spike goes into the backing plate. There's a hole. Actually, so the easiest way to do this is hook it onto this front pole first, and then put this over the top. That can just rest like that. And I'll get on the other side. This one just goes all the way out and then into the backing plate like that, and then we just twist it and lock it off. That's it. This front one here, look, you honestly probably don't even need it, but we're going to use it anyway just to show you in case it's really bad weather. This one just goes on this front pole and then to the ground. We hook it on the front and then goes down to the ground. Like that. Alright, next part. This should stop this thing flying around everywhere. Knock a few of these pegs in. So get a bunch of pegs with the shower awning so you can peg it down. So just go around one by one. There you have it, that's how you set it up. And if I can do it in a cyclone by myself with Michael watching me in 38 degrees, you can do it on a calm day. So, you know, it's not rocket science. Just a few pegs, couple poles, and you got the best bloody shower awning around. All right, there you have it. That is the Outback Tour double ensuite. I think it's a pretty cool product. It doesn't take up a whole lot more room than a normal shower, so I think you'd be mad not to get it. You know, no one's ever rung me and said, "Oh, Lockie, I wish I had less room in one of your products." So, to be honest, I think it's a ripper, and you should get onto it. If you've got any questions, as always, reach out, and Zoe will help you out. So flood the inbox; she'll help you out. And if you get really stuck, you can chat to me.